Well, what I'm planning with this is a set of videos for working on a somatic way towards improving walking, as well as finding a little more comfort from some chronic pain issues. So I'm going to have this video start each of the segments, and then I will go video by video through them. They can be done in the specific order I have them laid out, or they can also be done in any order that you seem that you want to do them in. It doesn't have to be the exact specifics to them. What you will need is a place to lie down. You can have a yoga mat. I'm not going to use one because my carpet here is plenty fine. You can use a yoga mat, floor, whatever works for you. So all you really need is a place to lie down and yourself. Whether you have towels or a yoga mat is up to you. With that, let's hop into the exercises. And for the next part, if we've already done the bending the knee, we're going to work on pressing the foot into the ground slightly, which will give us a small shift or twist in our pelvis, and then letting the foot come down. And so what a lot of people would do to turn the pelvis is they would actually turn from their body, they would turn from their belly button over and come down. And what I'm asking to do is actually have that initiate from the foot very lightly up, and then let the foot come back down. The foot actually isn't that it's coming down, it's the pressure you're putting into it is coming down. So you press into your foot very gently, and then you let the pressure out of your foot. So that this whole movement is coming just from the foot. We don't need to use the upper body to throw it. We can just press in and come away. Trying on the other side. Now I am making these videos shorter just to not bore it too much, but these are exercises you can do for 1, 2, 3, 5 minutes on each side if you want. I'm playing around with it. They're not exercises to just go and get done. They're exercises to explore, to play around in. So you want to notice how does that movement feel, right? And try the other less efficient way. Try the way that most people would normally do of throwing your hips, noticing how that feels, right? And then noticing how does it to move from the foot. Getting a sense of what actually works for you and why does that work for you will actually help you start to learn more about your body and have more control. So this concludes the second portion of this video here. First part being bending the knees, second part being starting to get a shift from the knees bent. So thanks for tuning in to these exercises. I'll have this video at the end of each of the exercises to kind of keep some continuity through them. These videos are great for helping to repattern our walking and our movement patterns. They can also be great for chronic pain. A lot of times what happens I find in my clients is that chronic pain comes from the inappropriate or inaccurate timing of how they're using their muscles. So we can use our muscles in various ways. These exercises are about getting down to almost the most base way of moving to allow the patterning to go through. And so if we are overusing muscles, as in some of the videos I'll talk about how this is not the most efficient way. If we're overusing muscles that don't need to be, what we can start to do here is repattern it so that those muscles that are ineffectual, which will then start to cause pain because they're not being used how they're meant to be, we can work and change that in some ways, which is just really wonderful. It's actually kind of amazing how some of these simple things can just change the world for us. And that's what I'm hoping to do for all of you, is find ways to find more ease and comfort in your bodies and therefore in your lives. So I'll continue to go on in these in incremental videos. I've got about 4 or 5 in the initial plan, and then we'll go from there in the next ones. I hope they're helpful for you. Please let me know how else I can be of more help for you. Be well out there. Peace.